Creating variables. JavaScript has three kinds of variable declarations. These are var, let and const. Let and const work similarly to var, which is short for variable, in which you use the keyword var, const, or let followed by a name for the variable. Then an equal sign, the assignment operator, and a value you want to put into the variable. Const is short for constant, meaning that the value of the variable should not change. Const lets you protect the variable from being overwritten by any accidental or stray assignments in your code. You cannot also redeclare a constant variable, demonstrated here. Const is therefore useful for declaring variables that should not change, such as a username. For a const variable, you must also specify its value in the same statement in which it's declared, unlike let or var, which can be declared with no assigned value, giving then a value of undefined until it is later defined. For a variable whose value should change while the program runs, such as the score of a game, you would use the let keyword. The expected output of the score variable is 25 because we are adding to the initial variable. If we try to redeclare the variable such as let score equals 25 later in the code, an error would be produced. As the identifier, score, has already been declared. Whereas the var keyword would allow you to override the initial identifier, scores, value. This is why you may want to use let or const instead of var, as this behavior could produce bugs in your program, as you may accidentally use the same variable name twice. Let and const offer more protection and help prevent that from happening. Naming a variable. A JavaScript variable name must start with a letter, underscore, or $, and then can be followed by any sequence of letters or numbers, but must never start with a number or contain spaces. JavaScript, like other programming languages, has reserved keywords that cannot be used as variable names, such as case, extends, this and more. To view all current, and potential future reservations, view MDN's reference. It is best practice to give variables descriptive names, so that when someone looks back over the code it is easier to understand what it does. Because of this, you may use variable names that contain multiple words. For this, you can use the aforementioned underscore or use camel case. Camel case is the act of capitalizing every word after the first word, like price per unit.